There was a time when disease was believed to be caused by evil spirits, when drilling a hole into the skull was considered a cure, and when bloodletting was the treatment for almost everything. Today, we have antibiotics, MRI scanners, and robotic surgery. But getting here took thousands of years. This is the story of humanity's fight against disease. A journey from magic and myth to science and evidence. This is the history of medicine. Prehistory. In prehistoric times, illness was seen as a supernatural event. Disease meant punishment, possession, or imbalance with nature. Healing was performed by shamans and tribal healers, using rituals, herbs, and chants. One of the earliest medical practices was trepanation, drilling holes into the skull to release evil spirits. Primitive as it seems, these early attempts marked the beginning of observation, experimentation, and care. Medicine had begun. Ancient civilizations, Mesopotamia. In Mesopotamia, medicine became regulated by law. The Code of Hammurabi set strict rules for physicians. A failed surgery could mean punishment, even the loss of a hand. Ancient Egypt, Egyptian medicine was remarkably advanced. Medical papyri described diseases, treatments, and surgical procedures Egyptians understood. Pulse measurement, wound treatment, basic anatomy. One of history's first known physicians emerged here, Imhotep. Medicine was becoming organized and systematic. Greece and Rome. Ancient Greece changed everything. Hippocrates rejected supernatural explanations and argued that disease had natural causes. His teachings formed the ethical foundation of medicine, including the principle, first, do no harm. Later came Galen, whose anatomical theories dominated medical thinking for over 1,400 years. The Romans expanded medicine into public health. Clean water systems, sewage networks, military hospitals. Health became a matter of society, not just individuals. The Middle Ages and Islamic Golden Age. After the fall of Rome, medical progress slowed in Europe. Knowledge survived mainly in monasteries, where monks cared for the sick and preserved ancient texts. Meanwhile, the Islamic world experienced a golden age of medicine. Rhazes emphasized clinical observation. Avicenna wrote the canon of medicine, used in European universities for centuries. Hospitals in Baghdad, Cairo, and Cordoba were the most advanced in the world. While Europe struggled, Islamic medicine preserved and expanded medical knowledge. The Renaissance brought a new way of thinking. Tradition was questioned, observation replaced blind authority. Andreas Vesalius revolutionized anatomy through human dissection, correcting centuries of errors. In 1628, William Harvey discovered the circulation of blood, a turning point in medical history. Medicine was no longer about repeating ancient texts. It was about seeing, measuring, and proving. The Age of Reason. The 17th and 18th centuries embraced experimentation. New tools transformed diagnosis. Percussion, the stethoscope, systematic autopsies. Pathology connected symptoms in life with findings after death. One breakthrough stood above all others: vaccination. In 1796, Edward Jenner used cowpox to protect against smallpox. For the first time, a deadly disease could be prevented. Medicine gained power not just to treat, but to protect. The 19th century marked the birth of modern medicine. Louis Pasteur proved that microorganisms cause disease. Robert Koch identified specific disease-causing bacteria. Joseph Lister introduced antiseptic surgery, dramatically reducing deaths. Hospitals became centers of healing, not places of last resort. Medicine became scientific, evidence-based, and reproducible. Modern medicine and conclusion. The 20th century transformed medicine completely. Antibiotics, vaccines, medical imaging, organ transplantation, human life expectancy doubled. Diseases once treated with prayer and superstition are now managed with precision and science. But this journey is not over. As long as humanity exists, medicine will continue to evolve. Driven by curiosity, compassion, and the pursuit of healing.